August 8th, 2021. After months and months of planning and preparation and anticipation, Team Armadillo has finally made it to Malad to begin our second attempt at completing the tour of Idaho. We had made an attempt in 2020 and had a good deep run into the tour, but got knackered in Powder Gulch on day 6, ending our hopes of completing the tour in 2020. So, after many more months of preparation, we're ready to begin our second attempt at completing the tour. The first segment of the morning is a transition down to the official start of the Tour of Idaho, which is a Tour of Idaho sign stuck on a cattle guard gate at the Utah-Idaho border. So from Malad City, it's about a 12-mile drive down the service road paralleling the interstate to a little gas station where we top off with gas, put a little gas in our gas bags, and then it's a short ride up Burnett Canyon, and then a short ride down Steel Canyon to the official start of the tour.
Alright, so it's day 1. We're at the gas station right before the entrance south of Malad. So we're gonna go up Burnett Canyon and then down Steel Canyon over to Challenge Point 1, which is the Utah-Idaho border sign. So yep, all the preparation and planning is come to an end. It's time to ride and get it done. So all right. We just turned off of the road. We went through the gate into Burnett Canyon. So we are officially underway. And it's dusty already. Let him go ahead and get ahead. Okay, I got the gate. Keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna probably fall back out of communication range. Well, we would have got an earlier start today. We were planning on leaving about 3, but there's a lot of fires this year. So there's a bunch of challenge points we can't get. So we opted to do the day 1 bonus section, but it's got a pretty steep hill climb on it, and it's not very far into the tour, so we didn't want to do that in the dark. So we rolled out about 4:30, hoping the sunrise is at 6:30. So I'm probably going to get there just a little bit before sunrise, but we'll just wait.
The next objective of the day was Challenge Point 2, the Western Peak Rock Slide. So from the Utah border, we backtracked up Still Canyon, then transitioned through Jenkins Hollow to Dry Canyon, and then it was a series of roads to the Day 1 bonus section. The Day 1 bonus section, although short, is quite steep and difficult right at the top. One team had attempted it prior to us and were unsuccessful and had to backtrack. We were able to complete the Day 1 bonus section with a little bit of struggle, but we got it done and we're up 1 point. Then it was following the ridge to the Challenge Point 2, the Western Peak Rock Slide.
Alright. We Jenkins Hollow, I think. So we're gonna come out like Cherry Creek Campground or something, and then we're gonna be on road for just a little bit, leading up to the Day 1 bonus. So liking the bike, the new bike. Suspension's working really good. So pretty happy. Looks like the sun should be just about up when we get to that bonus section. That bonus section is only like 4 miles, but and it's super easy, except the last quarter mile or half mile. It's straight up, and if you try to go straight up, there's a ridge up there, or shelf rock, that most people don't make. But if you pay attention to the map and follow the general direction that the map shows the trail is supposed to be, you end up doing a little bit of side hilling, and you know, chances of making it are much greater. So, again, we were up early, chomping at the bit, couldn't sleep, you know, all the excitement, you know, finally getting to do this tour. We've spent so many, you know, since we tried it last year, we had a deep run and then failed. This whole year, man, it's been every day, at some point or the other, you're doing something preparing for the tour, or you're thinking about the tour, or you're strategizing for the tour. we had a pretty good plan this year. We were going to, not take as many chances. Our number one goal was to get in every night, live to fight another day. Unfortunately, all these wildfires in Idaho have blocked off a bunch of our challenge points. So in order to get the required number of points to finish, we have to ride, we have to be a ton more aggressive than we originally had planned. So we've got to ride a bonus or a challenge section every day that there's one available. Because right now it looks like we're going to lose 5, potentially 6 challenge points. Also, the fires blocked off some of our challenge sections and bonus sections that we had planned on doing to get additional points, and now they're closed. So not only are we losing challenge points, we're losing the ability to obtain additional points. So that's why we left late. We're gonna hit this bonus section. Nobody's made it this year. One team last week attempted it, but they tried to go straight up it and they didn't make it. It cost them over an hour. By the time they regathered things, and then they backed out and turned around. So we can't afford that happening to us. We started late already, so we got to get up that thing. We'll see how it turns out. This is going to take us down to a highway. We're going to cross the highway, and then we have a little bit of gravel road, a couple miles, and then we start up the Oxford Range. And as soon as we start up, that's where the bonus is. Anyway, alright, so we are at the turn for the 1D bonus. So the first couple 3 miles, I think, is just this easy 2-track, and then the climb begins. I think our timing worked out just right. We got enough light now, we can go ahead and attempt it without waiting. Looks like a left turn. Yeah, that looks right to me. Feels like I got a little too much air in my tires still, but I sure hate to lower them. I sure hate to get flat. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be climbing all the way up to the top. And it's not bad till that last little piece up there by that knoll. Alright, look at these. Day 1 bonus section. And I can guarantee you, it's steeper than it looks on this stupid GoPro. Alright, we're done with the day one bonus. It wasn't pretty, but we got it done. So now we're on top of Oxford Ridge. As you can see, Dave's making the big climb there. Here we go. It's a good one too. Challenge point number 2. Last year when we got here it was pitch dark, but we didn't do the bonus section, so we were ahead of schedule.
Now it was off to Oxford Peak, through Reuben Hollow, the Davis Basin, and then up Oxford Ridge to the next challenge point location, where you actually have to park your bike and walk about a quarter mile or so on Oxford Ridge, where you get to unravel the American flag. About sunup. It is awesome.
Alright, Reuben Hollow, Davis Basin, 4 miles. Alright, Still working to get the chinks worked out of me. Whew. Struggling a little bit this morning. But we'll get it. We'll get going. Gotta dust the cobwebs off. Reuben Hollow. Let's see here. Single track is to the left, and you went straight. Yeah. Now they stacked up some turns on the split now. There was a single track back there that went around this, but we wanted this track. Nah, it's the downhill that they talk about. That's Oxford Peak up there. Our challenge point number 3. How's it looking, Dave? Yeah? Nothing crazy? Alright. I'm coming. Yeah, I don't know if we want to go up it though. It's so loose. Alright. Flagpole's over there. Get to walk this ridge a good little bit. The views are terrible. Climbing on this tour too. Get you doing it. Oh, what a beautiful morning. On top of a mountain, unraveling the American flag. How cool is that? Maybe unraveling a flag. How freaking cool.
For the next challenge point of the day, we would have to cross the valley floor to the west and pick up the Elkhorn Range. So we descend from Oxford Peak, riding the Oxford Basin Trail to the Left Fork Cherry Creek Trail and New Canyon Trail. From there, it was a series of roads passing just north of Malad, where we had started just that morning, till we pick up the Elkhorn Trail and then the Kent's Canyon Trail. Kent's Canyon was a blast last year as there was moisture, but this year it was dry and the rocks were much more exposed, making it a little bit more difficult than what we had recalled. But nonetheless, it was a good time, and the challenge point is right at the top of Kent's Canyon.
Okay, we're just coming down off Oxford. That's the steep thing we came down, so that we're taking the single track bypass. That thing's steep, but it's not the steep, it's just super loose. We could have probably made it, but no sense in getting ourselves all flustered up. So we're gonna do the smart thing. Whew. Yeah, right. Oh, that suspension works nice. And now we're back on the trail. Okay, we came off of, came down Oxford Peak. Right now we're on the Oxford Basin Trail. Obviously it's just paralleling Oxford Peak at the bottom. Super dry. Dry, slick, powdered dust. Should be turning left up here for too long on, I think, the Left Fork Cherry Creek, if I recall. I believe Trail 406. I think this is left hand. Creek, like that. Anyway, at the end of this trail, end up hitting the road and over the highway on the other side of the lad to pick up the Elkhorn Range. engine went off just a little bit. I just gotta pull my front end over. Ah, some bitch. Hold on, Dave. All right, so we just finished the Elkhorn Trail. It was just as much fun as it was last year.
We don't have video of last year's though.
Almost could have got ugly, but we made it through. Just putted through it. That shit's loose. It's so dry. So
Actually, somebody wanted to work on the bottom of his bike.
So the soloists, they would go straight here. So Austin, he'll be going that way. We're going up to Kent's Canyon. It's a pretty fun trail till right at the top. And it gets a little rocky, so. All right, Dave, hit it. Woo. So we dumped our gas bags in back there. We probably didn't need gas, but we took 3/4 of a gallon this morning, just an emergency type of thing. So we used enough, we dumped it in, so got a little bit of weight off the back. Alright, time to wicken up a little bit. Woo. Locking the 350. And then we gotta go under that big tree. All right. Oh, this looks fun.
From the Elkhorn challenge point, we descended the Elkhorn Trail down through Raleigh Canyon and onto the Fence Line Trail, or as we like to call it, the Mad Cow Trail. It's not a bad trail. It's just long, and you know, that time of the day, or in the heat of the day, you're just starting to get tired and hungry, and the Fence Line Trail, it's just a long trail. So from the Fence Line Trail, then you transition back across the valley floor through a series of roads. We had a brief stop at the hot springs there, and ate a piece of pizza that we had in our packs, and filled up our water packs. Took a break for just a minute. Then it was continuing on over to up Sedgwick Peak and descending down into Lava Hot Springs. Lava Hot Springs, we ate and got gas and filled up our water again. And Martin had contacted us while we were in Lava and offered a additional point if we would ride a portion of the day one challenge section and then take the chicken exit back down to the Boundary Trail. After thinking about it, we decided, with all the fires up north, it was a good idea to obtain any points that we could, so we took him up on his offer. However, the last 50 feet, where it gets quite steep, with the conditions as dry slick as they were, there was just no traction to be had. And we didn't want to spend too much time, as day one is a qualifying day and you have to get in by midnight. So we decided to eject, backtrack, and then pick up the Boundary Trail again. So the Boundary Trail is quite long and relatively rocky. So we was glad to get off it and then make the turn up Robber's Roost to the next challenge point, which is the Robber's Roost at the Portneuf Crest.
Alright, Trail 334. That's the Kent's Canyon continued, but we're going to drop down here and hit a road, and then we got the Fence Line Trail. That's a long one. fine trail. Been on it a while. It's a long one. So we got a while to go. Taste of what it is. Lucky with the weather. It could be a lot hotter. Warm enough, but 82 is better than 95 or whatever it could be. Well, we got a few more rocks. Oh yeah. Forgot to film us coming into lava, but we went through lava, hit the gas station, got gas, had a drink, and a sandwich, and now we're off and rolling again. We've got roughly 55 miles left, but part of that single track boundary trail, and Robert Bruce kind of on the single track. Anyway, we're rolling. Okay, so we are now on the 1C challenge section, and yeah, that's crazy. We would not have done it, but because of the fires up north, Mark reached out to us and said if we would, it was an option if we were to do the first part of the challenge section and then dump off on the chicken exit that keeps you out of the nasty side hill stuff. And he'd give us a point if we did that. Didn't have to, it was our option. But in order to have enough points to finish this thing, the more we do up front, the more our trails we're aware of. And we control our own destiny. If we wait until day 8 or day 9 and we're short on points, then, you know, Martin's gonna just assign a new trail that, you know, we don't know anything about. So, I mean, it could be better, it could be worse, you just don't know. So, I hope we're not screwing up. In qualifying day, we have to get in by midnight. But from what we know about this trip, there's a nasty hill climb coming up here pretty soon. And then I think it's okay until the chicken exit. But after the chicken exit, it gets a little sketchy. Big side hill, rocks. A lot of people have lost their bikes in there. That's why we would normally not select to do this challenge. But this year we've had to improvise and do whatever it takes. The beauty is tomorrow's a rest day. You don't get any more of those on the tour. So it doesn't matter how tired we are. As long as we get in by midnight, we got all day tomorrow to lick our wounds. So, yep, we're gonna go up here and at least look at it. Alright, day 1 challenge section, continuation. They've made 2 good runs at it. Problem is it's just too steep and it's so dry, there's just no traction. So, we made 2 runs at it. Doesn't think even with both of us pulling on the bikes, and then by the time we get both bikes up there, it just ain't worth it. So we're retreating. Let's go finish the nominal route. It's worth a try. Probably cost us 30 minutes. We're still gonna get in by midnight. We're just not gonna get the point. But it was too good of a offer to not at least go try. Okay, so now we are back on the nominal route, the boundary trail. We're about to come to where we would have came out if we would have been able to get up that hill in the challenge section. Here's the one, chicken exit they call it, coming up here on the right. So we wasted, I don't know, an hour and 15 minutes. But it's all good. Been nice to pick up an extra point. It's worth a try. Just too dry slick. Alright, we have finished the boundary trail and I guess Harkness Creek. The trail's long and rocky. And yeah, now we're at Robber's Roost Trail. Our next challenge point for the day is up at the top. This sucker is a steep, loose recluse on the 250. Last year got a good look at on this trail. Anyway, I'm waiting on Dave. He blew this turn. Maybe he's coming back. he gets back here, we'll head up Robert's Roost. See ya. I activated the buddy alert. I see it. I did 30 marks, every try, 2 tries split, no traction. I sent him a message, just every try, but 2 tries split. We're just saving enough traction.
Okay, from the Robbers Roost challenge point, we descend down Robbers Roost Trail, where we pick up the northern part of the boundary trail, and it's just a short jaunt to the next challenge point of the day, Income Pass.
Okay, we're sending off Robbers Roost, or what this trail's called, but all of a sudden I like hit my wall. I'm tired. We still got about 35 miles to go, but I think the technical stuff is pretty much done. Still a fair amount of single track left. Yeah, I'm feeling tired. tired, glad tomorrow's a rest day. Anybody thinking about doing this, skipping the rest day would be a huge mistake. Woo, alright, we made it. Income Pass.
Alright, so from Income Pass, we're off to our final destination of the day, the flagpole. So we descend the Income Pass trail to Inman Creek Trail and descend down into the town of Income, where we take the service road down just a ways and enter the Pocatello Range. In the Pocatello Range, it was a long series of two-track for a good little ways, finally cresting Chinese Peak and the final descent down to the flagpole. So our day one, we got our day one bonus. We attempted the day one challenge option and still got done by 9 p.m. or so. So it was a good day one.
Alright, leaving Income Pass. Up the rocky son of a bitch. Which normally is not a big deal, but after 191 miles, I'm exhausted. Hanging on, baby. We're almost there. Next challenge point is the flagpole. We're gonna go down into Income and over Chinese Peak to the flagpole. Last year when it had some moisture. It's just a dry slick this year. Of course, obviously not while I'm going through the creek, but hello, sir.
Tired. How you doing, man?
Doing well. How are you?
All right, good to see you, brother.
We gave it an honest attempt.
Just go get signed in. I know you guys got to be beat.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow.
That'll work.
I'll give me a call tomorrow morning when you get up, and we'll make arrangements to meet down at College Market. We'll go through everything. And
Did you say you were riding tomorrow or something?
I'm gonna go for a ride tomorrow afternoon. You need my shop for something?
Yeah, I need to put a countershaft seal in.
No worries.
Okay.
Just
I got the seals. I just need the tools.
yeah, you can come up tomorrow while I'm loading everything up, and I'll make sure that you know where all the tools and stuff are. And mi casa es su casa.
Sweet. Thank you, sir.
All right, you guys go get some rest.
Hi,
We'll see you
Martin.
later.
See you in the morning.